completed the seek chase for the first time, and in complete happiness and joy, you proceed to the next doors until you see this. A flicker. Well, must be Rush. Let me get ready. But then you hear nothing. You were supposed to hear the ambience. As it gets louder, it means that Rush is getting closer. But you hear nothing, just nothing. You proceed to the next room until you reach a point where you hear Rush getting closer, but there is no hiding spots. You accept your fate and die to Rush. Now you're probably thinking, wait, how am I supposed to know when Rush is coming? I mean, he literally comes out of nowhere. And honestly, that's a fair question. Sure, the lights flickered, but there was no Rush ambience, no warning sound, nothing that would normally tell you that Rush was actually on his way. In fact, there were times where I didn't realize Rush was coming. That's when I started thinking, what if this isn't just bad luck? So as a guy with 404 deaths indoors, I decided to investigate. I worked with a few people from the official Doors Discord who had access to the admin panel, and together we started testing the bug. We wanted to figure out what was actually happening, and more importantly, how to survive it until the developers eventually fix it, because this might be one of the most overlooked bugs indoors. After seeing it happen multiple times, I decided to make a bug report. And after waiting around 14 minutes, a few players replied saying that this was apparently a rare bug. A rare bug. A bug that was so rare that I somehow got it again within the next 1 to 5 runs. Yeah, totally rare. According to those players, the bug happens when Rush spawns somewhere around the middle of the map instead of where he's supposed to. And honestly, that sounded ridiculous. So I decided to look into it. A few people from the official Doors Discord who had access to the admin panel helped me test it. We loaded the same seed and started checking what was actually happening. And here's what we found. Yep, that's Rush,
hello there.
taking way longer than he should. And if I remember correctly, Rush isn't even the only entity affected by this. I've had a run where Ambush got delayed for so long that Hyde kicked me out of the closet before Ambush even arrived. Then Ambush finally showed up and killed me. So this doesn't seem to be a Rush-only problem. Other node entities can be affected too. Even custom entities created through the admin panel can end up behaving the same way. Which brings us to the real problem. Why is this bug dangerous? Well, there are 2 reasons. First, there's a chance that the room you're currently in could be close to where the entity spawned. It's incredibly unlikely, but it's possible. Second, and much more importantly, Rush can take so long to arrive that most players think the flicker was fake, or they assume it's halt in the next room, so they stop paying attention. They leave their hiding spot, they continue the run, and then Rush eventually arrives when nobody's expecting him. That's what makes this bug so dangerous for newer players. So until the developers respond to the bug report, here's how you can survive it. First, from my experience, this bug doesn't seem to affect Floor 2. I've played the mines a lot and haven't managed to reproduce it there. And second, if the lights flicker after the first or second seek chase, don't immediately assume you're safe. Wait around 15 seconds before moving on. If Rush was delayed because of the bug, you'll survive. If nothing happens, you've only lost a few seconds. And that's a lot better than losing your entire run. So yeah, that's the bug that almost nobody noticed because most people thought it was completely normal.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure that you like this video and subscribe. Anyway, I saw that my channel broke the 30 subs barrier before even June starts. Then we hit 40 subs, and I'm thinking if we would hit 60 subs, because I know that you guys can do that. So smash that subscribe button, and see you guys on the next video.